This is Dag Vinjar from Sirius Akademiet. I want to talk a little bit about the eclipse that is happening now. It's soon, very strong, and it's getting stronger. Here in Norway it will happen the 19th November, the rest of the world it will happen between 18th and 19th of the November. So please check your own time and date out yourself. And you, by just following my links below, you will find out where and when it will happen and where it will be 100% and less. It's very easy to find out. The thing I want to talk more about the astrology, and a little bit about the numerology. That is one thing that I'm also going to teach about and learn other people how I use this soul evolution astrology that I love to tell it. So I will say that it is a soul astrology, and it's a soul evolution astrology, and it's a soul evolution numerology. And this eclipse is also a full moon, so that's why it's happening, because when the sun and the moon is going around the earth, the moon is so little, so it's very rare that the moon will in a way disappear behind the earth, so the sun is there, so when the moon is going around the earth, sometimes if it's a little bit tiny bit, sometimes it's behind here, and where it's right behind, and when it's right behind it will become invisible, because the sun rays will not hit the moon, and the moon will not reflect it back because of it's 100% in alignment. And that's happening every 6 months, about plus minus, not 106 months, but a plus minus. So it will slowly, the eclipse will slowly switch times each year, but it's about plus minus, if you want to remember it, for I had about 6 months. So usually astrologers all around the world are saying that, and I also mean it too, but I know that things is happening so much faster now. With we are raising the vibration on the earth, and so many people all around the world are working multidimensionally, and we are healing so much, and now that's also one thing I want to teach away, because I know astrology, I know numerology, I know how to heal. I know I've been working on a Clairvoyant school for so many years, so I know a lot of tools. So I love to mix all of this. So if you feel that you want to teach all of this of me, please follow me on Patreon, or go into my website. But you will probably get more for less money if you are going to join me on my Patreon profile that I will soon make, And the thing I will say, in May I was told that I was supposed to start a Patreon profile and share my life and share all the stuff I know, because obviously the world also needs all these tools, and I think and I feel that I want to share it, and that's one good platform I can share it to and reach out to many people. So I was told in May that I was supposed to start a Patreon profile. I was trying to build it up and working with my web page, but everything takes so long time. I had to use so much time selling my apartment and building up my website, and so many things happens. So it was delayed. But now, in 2-3 days now, my Patreon profile will be up, and that will happen during this eclipse, So the old way to give the forecast in astrology on what's eclipse all about. The eclipse is all about the thing that you was doing the last eclipse times will be manifested in the next upcoming eclipse, and that's now for me. So I was told to start the Patreon profile in June, but now in this eclipse it really happens, and I can also tell about why, if you want to, because when you are going into this, the moon and the sun in this eclipse and full moon, because it's the same thing, happens in 27 degrees. And I also know a little bit about Kabbalah. So 27 degrees is also similar to 27, the number 27, you know. And when you're coming into 27, that can be the final Sade, because I love to mix everything. And the final Sade, it's the number 900. And the 9 is about completion. It's about have done the work when it's really working. And it's about, actually, it's all about end the darkness forever. That's number 900, you know, and 9 and 90. But 900 is totally stopping it, you know. And to do that, you have to choose it, you know. Choose to open your heart, work with the self, work with your DNA. So this full moon is all about doing the work, and it's about when the 27 is really working, the person is able to drag and pull the realities that is already woven in the higher dimensions down into the physical plane, and really manifesting it into the real life here on Earth. That's so important, you know. Super important. So I see that a little bit of my task is give out all my tools, all my stuff that I know, to teach you, all of you, how I'm doing astrology, how I'm using numerology. And with clairvoyance and healing tools, you are able to lift yourself up, heal your own timelines, switch timelines, you know. So this full moon here in 27 degrees is all about pulling the humanity down in a good high vibration timeline, you know, because the timeline is always switching, you know. So the main thing to gather people in one good direction is to give them a lot of tools they have to work with, but you always need and have to do the work yourself. But I will freely give it away, but not for free. Of course, it costs some on my Patreon profile, but it will not be that much, actually. I've been told to make it very cheap. So if you're looking at, the sun is in Scorpio and the moon is in Taurus in this eclipse full moon, and this Scorpio is the day of light, you know, and it's shining up all the darkness, and it's especially connected to the chakras. If you know the chakras, then it's very connected to the 3 lower chakras, say solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, and root chakra, and doing the work there and clean and work with your DNA and cells, what is stored there from your mom's side and from your dad's side, and really starting to doing the work. And I want to say a few more things for you that is still there, you know. This is happening on 27 degrees, so I remember when I was looking at the chart, this is really activating the asteroid that is called Angel. And for me, and my understanding of Angel, is that the angel is it's a little bit duality in that one, yeah, because when I was learning about that asteroid, the Angel, it was like some lower vibration, like shadow vibration, is pretending that they are light beings, and they are actually tricking people to believe that they are light, but they are actually shadows behind it and tricking you. That's the aspect of Angel asteroid. So this is activating that thing, you know. So that's also a perfect timing for me to come out with this Patreon profile and really teach people about, okay, a lot of people are being tricked by this lower frequency, and have tools that we can work with. And it's also activating an asteroid that is called Aspolos. Aspolos is really about clairvoyance and predict and see the timelines that is yet not occur, that is yet not have been taken place and coming into the physical world. And when Aspolos is really functioning in your life, then you are able to stop timelines for yourself that is low vibration, and you are able to stop timelines for other people's, you know. Just to give you one little experience that I had a few weeks ago, I was really reminded of that, you know. I was going down here in the street in Oslo, a little bit big street, you know, there's a lot of people. And I suddenly saw this bird. I don't remember this big white bird. I don't remember the English word, but so it was flowing so low, you know, or just overhead. And I was told to yell up and stop this bird, because right after the bird was just attacking, not a man, but it was attacking his burger, because the Burger King is right outside that place. So he had just bought his burger and the bird just hitting down and took the burger. And I was told to yell up and stop it, but I chose not to do it. And then I just realized afterwards, oh my god, I was told to stop it, but I didn't stop it, you know. So that is one clear thing for myself. This is so important. All this stuff that I'm going to teach you, it can heal your timelines so fast, and it can heal other timelines. When you do the healing for yourself, you can also heal something that is happening to others, because everything we are doing is a co-creation. So when you are listening to me, we are actually doing a co-creation. So everything you are experiencing is a co-creation. So everything that you are going to heal, you're not just healing it for yourself, you're always healing it for the other people that was experiencing the same thing. So when people are saying, oh, you are not just able to heal for yourself, you know, that is correct and incorrect at the same time, because when you had taken a part of it, and when you was co-creating it with somebody, then you're able to heal it, because you somehow created it, you know. So you can heal it for yourself, and when you heal it for yourself, you automatically heal it for the other person. Maybe not 100%, but some degree you will heal for other person, you know. So anyway, all these tools I will give away and teach away. You will heal yourself, heal your family, heal your DNA, and heal some of the world, you know. So the more people that are really learning these techniques, they will also heal the world in another way. So please check out all my links. I will put it down, and in 2, 3, 4 days I will also put in my Patreon profile there when it's done. I cannot promise you when it's finished, but I really feel now it's the time, you know. And I want to just to check out if it's something more that I wanted to say about this, you know. I think this is pretty much of it. So this is all about, also a lot about, I also remember the asteroid Vatican is also very connected to this eclipse and full moon. So doing some work about how the Vatican have worked in the world, behind the scenes, about money, about sexual relationships with other human beings, you know. It hasn't been so nice, everything. So that is also something you can work with if you feel that is a task you should do for yourself and for the humanity and for the collective field. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and share it with like-minded people. Please check out my Patreon profile when it's coming. You know, this will be life-changing for me and of course many of other people too. And I will just say I love you and namaste. And hopefully we will see you in another future. Have a nice day, have a nice morning, have a nice afternoon, have a nice night wherever you are. And please check out all my links. And the last thing I want to say was something about the eclipse. Yeah, I just want to take it back, you know, just be aligned. So the eclipse time is always about light, dark, you know, because in the eclipse it's this flip with the light and darks, you know, because when it's a full moon eclipse, then the moon is disappearing, the mother archetype, the feelings, you know, and only the masculine is there in 1 hour or two. And the opposite, when the new moon and eclipse is there, then the moon is coming in front of the sun and blocking the sun, so the sun is disappearing in 5-10 minutes or half hour, 30 minutes. So this eclipse time is always about the shadow and the light, you know, and the war is really over. It's actually no war at all. We have to open our hearts, you know, and really learn to be compassionate and really love everything that is happening and had happened at that, on all the things that we have been agreed to co-create through time and space. So I really appreciated that you still are here. So when I'm also doing and creating my Patreon profile on eclipse time, that's because I'm going to work a lot with the darkness and the light, you know. It's not the light, it's not the darkness. If you're only in the light, then you're missing the darkness. We have to be yin yang, you know, yin yang, and we have to integrate it in the heart. And the heart is the only way, and the heart is a portal, and is a portal, and the heart is a portal to all the dimensions and all the parallel realities. So with that, I will close it up. For now, basically, it's already 18 minutes. So just remember it, each lunar eclipse, the things that are happening will manifest in next eclipse or even faster, because we are living in a multidimensional world and everything is speeding up and going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Bye bye, namaste.